iTalki versus Lingoda. I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. I recommend neither of these platforms. Let me repeat that in case some of you don't know the meaning of neither. I don't recommend iTalki. I don't recommend Lingoda either. Listen to me carefully. Paying for speaking is like paying for sex. And how do I know that? Well, it's on the cover of my book, Virtually Native. Here, remember that. Remember that next time you think about paying for speaking. Pay to speak. People who pay money to speak are either delusional or lonely. Remember that too. That's also in my book, Virtually Native. I don't recommend any of these platforms, schools, or whatever they call themselves. iTalki calls itself
the global language learning marketplace that brings students and teachers together for one-on-one online language lessons through video chat.
Something like eBay, but without the bidding option. Teachers set their own price and time schedule, and iTalki takes a commission on each transaction.
iTalki is changing the way the world learns foreign languages.
Lingoda, it says.
Lingoda is revolutionizing language learning.
But here it says.
A traditional school that has moved online.
So much for revolutionizing. Remember your language classes in middle school and high school? Well, the same level of boredom, but online. Lingoda offers both group and one-on-one lessons, but it's mainly known for its group classes, which makes it different from iTalki. That said, iTalki has recently started offering group lessons, but only for English. Lingoda's one-on-one classes are fixed at $35 an hour for English, Spanish and French, and $40 per hour for German. No idea why. And this nonsense called business English is whopping $42 an hour. You can find much lower hourly rates on iTalki or any other platform for that matter. Yet another difference between Lingoda and eBay type of platforms like iTalki is that Lingoda is on subscription basis. You choose a plan between 4, 12, 20 or 40 classes a month. 40 a month? No way. Regarding their one-on-one lessons, something Lingoda doesn't have but iTalki has is the option to search for people by keywords, like history for example. A nice feature to have. You can't really choose your teachers on Lingoda. They have some kind of teacher rotation system. iTalki wins here. In case you've forgotten, I recommend neither of these two platforms, schools, or whatever they call themselves. People who charge money for speaking practice are either delusional or dishonest. That's also in my book. Here is some additional information about these two. iTalki was founded in 2006 in China, Lingoda in 2014 in Germany. iTalki takes a 15% cut from each session. Lingoda hourly pay ranges between 7 and 11 euros per hour. Regarding the teachers, tutors, or whatever they call themselves. You see, I call them speakers because that's what they are. They are native speakers of the language you want to speak. And so there is no difference whatsoever between the platforms. Cambly says it best.
Get paid to chat with people from around the world.
That is how they recruit their teachers, instructors, tutors, or whatever they call them.
No teaching certificate, bachelor's degree, or prior teaching experience needed.
And it's the exact same thing on iTalki. Credentials. None. Here is Preply.
No specific certification or teaching experience is required.
An exclamation mark. Lingoda is the same thing. Experience. No. You see, the role of the language teacher is to teach the student how to learn alone, without a teacher. How to become an independent learner. As the old proverb goes.
Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime.
Nobody's teaching you how to fish on iTalki or Lingoda, or any other language school for that matter. So it's all about language teachers as entertainers, or babysitters, glorified babysitters. Which reminds me that people who pay for speaking are either delusional or lonely. Remember that. You see, the reason I'm making such... Jesus Christ. You see, to me, comparing language schools is like comparing cigarette brands. The only reason I'm making such videos is for you to click so I can teach you how to stop this bad habit by reading my book, Virtually Native. And the last thing to compare is the freebies or trial lessons. iTalki does not offer free lessons. Instead, it gives you 3 trial lessons. Not all teachers offer trial lessons, but most do. The cheapest trial lessons will set you back $5. On the other hand, Lingoda gives you 3 one-hour group classes for free, or you could opt for one-hour one-on-one lesson for free. It must be said that Lingoda's freebies are much more generous than iTalki. So there you have it. People who pay for speaking are either delusional or lonely. I recommend neither of these platforms. Paying for speaking is like paying for sex, which are the final words from the sponsor of this video, my book, Virtually Native, which is available on Amazon and virtuallynative.com. You have one life. Don't waste it.